a lot of people would say that it's a bit strange that Mr. Srinivasan himself would choose to chair a meeting which went ahead and banned these cricketers yesterday at a time when he himself has been asked so many questions. Quite besides anything else, should he be chairing these sessions when he's told the Bombay High Court that he won't until this matter regarding him is sorted out?
It was an IPL Governing Council disciplinary meeting. So Srinivasan went there, which I was also surprised, but I think that is not important because the committee consisted of only Arun Jaitley and Niranjan Shah, and they have given a right judgment as far as the cricketers are concerned. Regarding judgment to be given on the team owners and what's happening, this is all sub judice, as you know. It's already in the Supreme Court, and till we don't decide, there's nothing has happened on that inquiry, because first of all the inquiry team is in question. So I don't think so by 29th AGM also that thing will be cleared, and in that period what I have come to know is Mr. Srinivasan plans to chair the meeting on 29th. So I don't know what is going to happen, but as far as I am concerned, he has stayed away and there is no ban on him not contesting again.
No, but sir, let me just read out what he has stated to the Bombay High Court, and let me quote this. In order to allay any fears or apprehensions that anyone may have with regard to the Commission, and without being under any obligation to do so, I announce that I will not be involved in the day-to-day affairs of the BCCI till the complaints against Gurunath Mayappan are heard and decided by the Commission. But how can something where you're banning an India cricketer and two others not be part of day-to-day affairs of the BCCI? What business did Mr. Srinivasan have to be there?
Well, I agree with you on this issue. I being involved in cricket administration, I think Srinivasan should not have been there. But it's his choice. As it is, there's no ban on him not being there. There's no rule in BCCI which says he can't be there. But he had only
he's made to a
mentioned
court.
It in our managing
Rebecca,
committee.
John, before we talk about Sreesanth, isn't this contempt of court?
Absolutely. Absolute contempt of court, and the Bombay High Court had in its preliminary findings felt that there was a connection in the choice of the panel and that Mr. Srinivasan was closely connected in the choice of the panel. Therefore, Mr. Srinivasan, in the face of the undertaking he gave in the Bombay High Court, ought to have stayed away from here. This is a case where the accuser and the accused are the same, and he should have stayed away from this meeting and not meddled at all.
Mr. Bhimani, do you also feel that while, ultimately it may well be proved if it goes to a court and that Sreesanth and the others are completely guilty, right? The BCCI says so, tomorrow a court may say the same thing. But do you feel that still, as far as the larger fish, the bigger picture is concerned, the BCCI seems to be targeting those who are vulnerable? They may be guilty. I'm not saying that they are not guilty for a moment. It's not for me to judge that. But the big fish against whom real questions have been raised, they remain. Nothing changes.
Well, this bullying attitude is totally par for the course. Over the years, we have seen that anything which involves any misdemeanor on part of the senior people is brushed under the carpet. Specifically on this issue, I am so sad after 40 years association with the game to see what Srinivasan's arrogance is leading this whole board to, is that there are issues with these cricketers. They have been banned, as you say, whatever may happen in court or out of court, they are guilty, they are punished, that's fine. But shouldn't it be at the same time as people like Gurunath Mayappan, Raj Kundra and others, against whom there has been not only good testimony, but they have admitted to betting, which in itself should be bad enough. I mean, I am absolutely shocked that while those people go free of charge, these kids who have done a lot of wrong, there's nothing defensible about them, but I believe that this is very, very unfair. And the fact that Srinivasan sits in judgment on them, while those who sit in judgment on Gurubnath Mayappan are handpicked by Srinivasan. I think this is the great paradox of Indian cricket.